presenter mode last time. What mic is this using? Properties, default. Okay, this should be, let's test. Mic test, mic test. Background. Test, 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 mic test. Mic test. Do I turn this? Trying to see, how do I turn this? Okay. There we go. Okay, that's better. Oh. Why is it stuck? So let me okay, so this okay. So quit then. So what is this here? I don't see this design change. Okay, so let's see. What doesn't work? I don't think the streaks work. Hmm. Character settings. Okay, that's fine. Compact mode probably doesn't work. Mm. I okay, so let's see. So I'm trying to build. So I'm trying to do a few things. I'm trying to build a habit tracker app, and these are some of the initial designs. Let's see. kind of, okay, let's see. So this is not confusing. This is the most current design right here. But I'm kind of trying to adjust it, and I'm doing a few things. I'm trying to see how much I could do. I could have AI do it. So currently I'm using Claude Code, but I do have Codex. I do have Gemini CLI, and I do have Cursor. But I think initially, and I'm kind of just trying to find like the best workflow. So like for example, let me open Cursor really quick. This is, what is this? No, don't save. I'm just wondering if you're seeing this. Oh, did I stop sharing? Oh yeah, I did stop sharing. Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, it's not showing the screen. Just give me 2 seconds. How do I refix that? So yeah, I've been using Claude Code for the past like 2-3 months, but I'm trying to get like a better workflow so I could either code on the go, or kind of just have it do things more automated, or like have it handle things more reliably. Let's see. No, still no. So some things that I've been doing for Claude Code is there's like a thing called BMAD method. But BMAD method is just like if you've seen like it's just a way to give your AI specs to kind of do things and to not really repeat yourself. Why doesn't this share? Oh, it is. This is sharing. Okay, this works now. Why don't I see this here? And then some other interesting things that I'm doing. So the tech stack is currently, so this is going to be an iOS app initially. So I'm using React Native. Damn, you can't see this. So yeah, I'm using React Native, and then some other things I'm using that's kind of interesting is Convex, which is kind of like Firebase, which handles the backend. It handles the backend. It's kind of a little bit like Supabase as well. But you can't see any of this right now, cause, or can you? I have no clue. Okay, you should be able to see this. Yeah, okay, should work now. And then let me open Cursor. And then let me open. So yeah, this is my current app right now. I don't have it public, but I will be doing that semi soon. And then some interesting things is the spec system that I'm using for this is, it's called BMAD method, but and it kind of does like, it's like a whole agile method that you could kind of mess around with and get ideas from. So like if I type in B, so C is cursor, C is Claude Code for me. Okay, yeah, you're able to see this, but is this too small? Okay. So like if I have it currently as a slash command, and then what it could do, a few things. So like if I just tell the agent to do something, if you don't have like a spec file, or if you don't have like an architecture set that the agent follows, it might just kind of do its own thing. So with BMAD method, it kind of helps you set up an architecture for your app, or if you don't want to go that far, you could kind of just do it where it just sets up stories for your app, or PRDs, which is just product requirement documentation. So like for example, I have a few stories for it here. This is Oh, is this correct? Uh, yeah, some is like this is kind of just so I could keep track of things, and then maybe if I'm on the go, instead of me having to write everything, I could kind of just tell an agent to just do this story. But this is kind of, if you've seen like Jira, if you had any tickets, this is kind of what it is. It just has like acceptance criteria. Uh, and then the way you kind of do it is, uh, let's see, be mad. Uh, sorry, the cursor terminal is a little weird. I'm gonna do this in Warp. Just give me 1 second. I have hotkeys for this, but okay, yeah. So let's go here. So let's see, be mad. So be mad dev, it could just implement the story. But what's good about it too is you could have a QA team. You could have an architect. You could have a PM, and then if you already set up your architecture, and you can also have like a UX expert, and then everything kind of gives you a little bit more detail. Like for example, if you do I forget if you, I think one of them, if you do UI expert or if you do the architect, you could kind of get like competitors. You get a whole bunch of things, but sometimes it's a little too, or initially it's a little too much. Let me see. Let me see. A little bit more detail. Like for example, if you do I forget if you, I think one of them, if you do UI expert or if you do the architect, you could kind of get like competitors. You get a whole bit of. Yeah. Let me know. Yeah, let me know if anything's interesting or if you wanna see something. I'll try to. Okay. So, and then I've been using for like a design. I've been kind of just settling on Figma. I saw other applications, but this is initially what I'm gonna go for. Let's see. Okay, yeah. So this is the current design that I'm trying to go for, and then this is if you have an iOS app. There's a few apps that let me see if I could show you. Can I show my phone? Yes, I could. Oh, mm, damn, it's a little too small. Sorry, everything's going all over the place. Just, uh, mm, bit the screen. No, that didn't help. Mm, stretch the screen. Yeah. Okay. Let me see if I could show my phone. I have to just shut my phone off really quick. Okay, so but can I just show my phone here and not make this? Can I just, where is my phone? That didn't work. Oh no, I have to make this smaller. Okay. And then my phone goes here. No. My phone goes here and then put this closer to design. Okay, let's see. Okay, so this is, so currently, so I'm just trying to, so it's a habit tracker app. I've been following habit tracker apps probably like for like 10 years. But the one that I get on the right side is my actual phone. But one that I do get some inspiration is how do I type on this, or how do I find this? Where is let's see. Nope. Why can't I type? How do I find that app? Here. Search. Okay. I should be able to. Okay. Yeah. There we go. So if you kind of see on the right side, this Atoms app, this is actually based on a book about habits. So I'm not trying to do exactly what they do, but the things that I do like about this app is, and I'll write some notes about it too. So I kind of like the UX, and this is probably a more premium habit tracker app, and it's definitely the one that they charge the most from. So some things, so like I'm not really trying to fully copy. So like I'm trying to kind of combine maybe 3 different apps in one. So this one, and the things that I kind of like about this one is I like the identity view. I like the stacked habits, but that's going to be like post MVP. I like the kind of mindset, but that's going to be slightly post MVP as well. But the main thing that I really like is they have there's a more like methodology to their habit tracking. So they kind of give you an identity. So like one of the things I have here is stretch, but to kind of to stretch to actually get the motivation to do it, you have to kind of identify yourself as like a person that stretches, or kind of just give yourself the reason. Like I think I have for stretching, I will stretch anywhere so I could become more relaxed person and sleep better, stuff like that. So this is like that type of feature. Post MVP, I'm gonna try to do. And then initially, probably like 80% of the app. What do I have here? The initial 80% of the app, I'm kind of just doing with AI. And then probably when I get closer to being able to submit it, that's when I kind of have to really take a look at it. Okay, so, but currently, if I open, currently this is how the app looks. And then some things I'm doing to make my life a little bit, not a little bit easier or I've just been learning about something called Git Butler. I had this before, but what it does is I semi understand it, but I don't fully understand it. But Git Butler, so the AI doesn't kind of, so like if I want to do like parallel agents in a one code base, sometimes like the AI might step on each other's toes. So this is kind of a way to prevent that. You can also do like Git work trees and stuff like that. Okay. But yeah, if you have like questions, I've been learning a lot about this, so I could probably questions or feedback or answers. That'll be helpful. Okay. So currently I'm doing all my changes in these separate virtual branches, and then I'm just making a PR for each one. but I'm just trying to find the somewhat most efficient way. Um, so currently I have to change the background color, which is actually probably just something I could do. Um, which is something I will probably try to just do. Let me just grab. Let's see. What is the background color of this? And then yeah, any feedback, like if you're like, hey, that looks good, that design looks good, you just let me know, and I kind of go, not necessarily go in that direction, but I take all, I'll look at all input, but doesn't mean I necessarily will implement it. Let's see, what is this color? How do I grab this color? Okay. This is okay. These are grays. Let me. Okay. But one thing that I wanted to do that. Let me get another. So I've been just doing this. So I've been just kind of just trying to get the agent just to kind of do some of the work. So like for example, and then I kind of been liking this workflow a little bit, but it's not the best. So and then I also use like voice to kind of tell it what to do. But let me just yeah. Okay. So for the habit card, I need an indicator that says it's the current date. So let's just do a black border for the current for today and for the current date. So every other habit square, just they'll leave them alone, and just for the current date, let's do a black. Let's just do a border black. So I just been doing it. So I've been just managing different like virtual branches with Git Butler. And then what's the kind of cool thing? I've been trying to reduce as many steps that I have to do. So like I don't have to rename this branch, because eventually Git Butler is going to like it's gonna start a branch one, but eventually Git Butler is gonna just give me a decent name. And like this is kind of more stuff just so I could do it initially quicker. Eventually I would probably, after I'm like 80% done, I kind of have to do a little bit more manual work so I can kind of keep track of my changes, just be a little bit more organized. Okay, so it doesn't seem to be changing the color. I could probably just do that myself. Okay, so I have this. Let me get this. Where is cursor? Yeah, cursor, okay. And I used to use, I had all these extensions. Fine. So yeah, so I'm trying to find a background for the whole iOS application and change it to this color, or show me where the files are implemented. Okay, yeah. Oh no, oops, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to give it the color, and then the color, no, the color is an F. No. Okay, so I have to have this full screen, so okay, so this is okay, and then yep, so let me send that. Okay, consider switching. Okay. Um, let's see. Let me see if it actually changed it. Get Butler. Ah, okay. Okay, yeah. Sometimes just manually changing it is a little bit. Because I don't know what these are doing sometimes. Opening cursor. Modify empty. Commit to a new branch. Generate. Create commit. Okay, so we should have. We should. Let me put music. Dun, 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 dun. I don't know if you guys could grab that. Okay. Oh, okay, so this is probably gonna flag me. How do I not? How do I not capture that? Okay, so yeah. Let's see. So okay. What was this doing? So this is button adjustment. 2 days habit visualizer. Okay, so this is good. Or at least I think it's good. Okay, so let me show me in workspace. So let's create a PR for this. Let's create PR. Let's view PR. And I'm not doing. You run out of free bot sentences for reset. Okay. I'm not really checking things that well. But eventually, I have to be a little bit better. I have to be better in my test. When I kind of have things nailed down a little bit more. Let's see. So let's update workspace. When I kind of have things nailed down a little bit more. Okay. What does this do? Okay. delete this branch. And then you kind of see that highlight today's habit visualizer. It kind of already named that branch for me, so I didn't even have to do that step. But eventually, this is good, but eventually I have to do a little, like eventually when I get to 80%, or before I submit, and then after I submit, I have to kind of be a little bit more on top of that. Update workspace. Why don't... Okay. So UX button adjustment. What did I do here? Which one is the background color changes? Remove. Filter or Figma import helper. UX button adjustment. Up here for this one. UPR. I'll delete this branch. Okay, update. What is this? I actually don't know what this is. And then what was this doing? Oh, this is... Enhance current design. Oh, why can't I see what's going on here? Opening. Okay, so let's create a PR for this one. Oh, I didn't. Okay, so what is this? Oh, this is the color change. Okay. Let's create a branch for this one. Delete branch. Okay, so let's update this. So I shouldn't have that one. And then 4 is, I don't think 4 is anything. APR. There's definitely easier ways to do this, but that's what I'm kind of in the process of figuring out. I don't need. Definitely easier ways to do this, but that's what I'm kind of in the process of figuring out. Merge pull request. Oh, okay, so I can actually do it from here. How did I get that option? Create full request. Why did that give me the option here? Okay. Okay, delete. Delete local branch. And then what was this one? And then, okay, why? Okay, this one should be removed. Okay. Okay, let's semi-start from not scratch, but let me see how this looks on my phone. F. Okay, so